Hey! Hey! Take the wallet, take the phone, okay? I won't say a word.
Damn right you won't say a word.
The robbers took the driver's license from the driver. It had his name and home address written on it. If he dared to call the police, they would go back and get revenge on his family. Then they drove off with the truck without any hesitation. The police then took over the case. But when Reagan asked about leads on the robbers, the driver wouldn't give up any information at all. Reagan noticed the man's driver's license was missing from his wallet. Usually in this kind of situation it definitely means he was threatened. But the driver refused to cooperate. The female officer completely understood the driver's approach, because rather than trusting the police, his top priority was protecting his own family. Since the driver wouldn't cooperate, they could only start investigating from the stolen truck. The police quickly found the abandoned truck, but they couldn't get any useful fingerprints or DNA from it. They could only pin their hopes on the dashcam. Fortunately, the tech team found some footage from the memory chip, just enough to make out the license plate of the vehicle during the robbery. This car had 3 possible owners. One of them Reagan knew very well. This person was one of gang member Victor's men. Victor was showing off his newly bought sports car in front of his crew. Just then, Reagan showed up. Victor showed no fear when he saw him, and even insulted Reagan. When Victor saw his accomplice sitting in the police car, he was obviously getting panicked. At the police station, they interrogated the two separately. Then they deliberately let Victor see his accomplice signing something that looked like a confession. But actually the man was signing a consent form for the interrogation process. Victor thought he was betrayed and felt extremely angry. Just as Victor agreed to sign the confession, Victor's private lawyer appeared and immediately saw through Reagan's plan. He told Victor not to say a single word. Victor was taken away by his lawyer. Soon Victor sent someone to mock Reagan. A weirdly dressed fat guy showed up at the police station carrying a box and sang a ridiculous song to Reagan.
Oh, Detective Danny, you are so defective.
Reagan was helpless and ended up treating the police station staff to donuts. He found the truck driver again, trying to persuade him to provide clues. But not only did he refuse to cooperate, he also avoided Reagan's questions. But Reagan still came up with a plan. Reagan called Victor directly, saying the truck driver had already identified him through photos. That evening, the driver was alone preparing to get off work and go home, when suddenly he was targeted by a criminal, just as the criminal was holding a weapon about to attack.
Police! Drop it!
It turned out this was Reagan in disguise. Victor was caught red-handed. The next day, Reagan was driving Victor's sports car, pulling up next to the prisoner transport vehicle. Victor happened to be looking out the window.
We'll be around! Bye!